and welcome to EWA Monday Madness. And we're kicking things off here tonight with a matchup between Jack Frost and SPM. Both men locked up here in the center of the ring. SPM takes that standing wrist lock. Jack Frost coming off a victory last week over Johnny Passion. And SPM, although came up a bit short, took the EWA World Heavyweight Champion Alexander Alberts to his limit. It was an impressive showing. Both men looking hopefully to build off of their momentum last week. SPM now transitions from that hammerlock into the standing side headlock. Frost escapes, and a drop toe hold takes SPM down, and then Frost quickly goes to follow up, but SPM with a couple of elbows to the midsection breaks free, but Frost comes charging in with a shoulder tackle, and down goes SPM. Frost now stomped to the ankle, and now Frost goes off the ropes, double axe handle. And another double sledge straight between the shoulder blades, but SPM back to his feet quickly. And we've got both men locked up. SPM now goes into that rear waist lock. Frost trying to find a way out of it. He is close to those ropes. If he just reaches over, he might be able to grab on and cause a break, but SPM transitions into a side headlock takeover. Keeps that headlock applied on the canvas. Add more pressure to the head and neck of Frost. Oh, Frost goes into a head scissors, though, and that's one way to get out of the hold. SPM now in a little bit of trouble trying to find a way out of this predicament. He's awfully close to the ropes as well, and Frost now relinquishes the head scissors. But he's going to press the advantage here. Oh, but SPM grabs the leg and dragon screw leg whips Frost down. And then going right back to the knee with this variation on the spinning toe hold. And then slams the elbow down on the inside of the knee. SPM now sets him up for the Irish whip. He drops down, leapfrogs back the other way, and then power slam by SPM. But Frost back up, and he eats a drop kick and goes right back down to the mat. SPM now, what's he got in mind? Scoops him up and slams him with a body slam, and now SPM goes for the cover. 1. Oh, and Frost out even before 2. Jack Frost now pulls himself out to the apron. Trying to create some distance, and he suckered in SPM there and then dropped him throat first over that top rope. And now Frost with a stomp to the shoulder. And then drives the knee into the canvas, and now Frost with a head of steam off the ropes. Double axe handle, but SPM, I think, caught him with an elbow coming in. And a Luthez press by SPM. He picks now Frost up. SPM, full arm dragon twist. Scoops him up. We've seen him do this before into a knee breaker. SPM now goes for the cover, and he's got the leg hooked. 1, 2, and Frost able to kick out. SPM now drags him towards the center of the ring. What's he got in mind here? No. Doesn't matter what he's got in mind because Frost kicks him off. Frost now going up to the top rope. There it is. The cold snap connects. Frost hooks the leg. 1, 2, and no, SPM kicked out. Frost a little bit beside himself there. Thought he had the win. Now Frost picking SPM up to a knee. Jack Frost now off the ropes. Boot to the face. Frost now going out. He's going to go up to the top turnbuckle one more time. Oh, he's waiting for SPM to rise to his feet. Double axe handle across the head. Oh, SPM catches him and drops down into a jawbreaker. Sends him over the rope and out to the apron. And now look at this. Both men out on the apron. Bad news here. Back suplex on the apron by SPM. Oh, he went to drop an elbow, but Frost realized he was in danger, moved out of the way, and then follows it up with a clothesline. But SPM throws him back into the ring. Both men now back inside. SPM looks like he's set up for something. Running clothesline. Hits one going back the other way. Ducks a clothesline. Power slam again by SPM. Now second turnbuckle on the inside. Waiting for Frost to get back to a vertical base. Diving fist to the face. SPM goes for the cover. 2. And Frost kicks out at 2. SPM now rolls to the outside. Now back into the ring. Full arm dragon twist. Oh, here we go again. Crossing those legs down into the knee breaker. SPM immediately picks him back up. Oh, Frost blocks the punch. Hits one to the midsection. Oh, sets him up. Could be looking, up into the shoulders. And power bombs him down with a jackknife. Drops the elbow, does Frost to the back. Thought he might be looking for that pile driver we've seen him employ, but the power bomb just as effective, if not more. But SPM trying to fight back. Oh, he went right into an elbow. Frost with a big clubbing blow to the back sends SPM down. He's going to the top rope again. Maybe looking for the cold snap one more time, and there it is. Frost with the cover. This should be over here, I think, too. And it is. Let's take a look at the replay here. SPM with that big body slam. And then here you see the first time he'd hoist him up, cross the legs, and drop him down into that knee breaker. And then he'd go for the cover. But Frost able to get that right shoulder up, and then Frost would come off the top with that cold snap diving headbutt. Thought he might have had him here, but SPM showing that resilience. And then SPM charges in with a clothesline, hits a second one, ducks one from Frost, and then power slams him over. Follows it up with that diving fist, just punching him right in the face. But Frost able to kick out. And then here again, you'd see SPM lift him up, drown into the knee breaker. But Frost would turn things around with that power bomb, and then one more time with the cold snap. And that was all she wrote. Jack Frost victorious yet again, here to kick things off on Monday Madness. We're set for our next matchup here on Monday Madness. Two women who are no strangers to each other, as it's Meow against the Pencil Pusher, and Mimi comes roaring out of the gate with a double leg takedown. These two have been on opposite sides of tag team encounters several times over the last several weeks. And it's been Pencil Pusher and her partner Katie Tatum getting the better of Mimi and Winter Sky. So you know Mimi's looking for a little bit of retribution here. Both women here locked up. Pencil Pusher backs her up against the ropes. Referee in there to try and get them to break. Oh, and Mimi with a kick to the midsection. You could just see the bad blood here. Oh, but Pencil Pusher takes her down with a clothesline and the knee drop right across the chest. Pencil Pusher stomps her and then hooks her up. Got her in the rings here, but Mimi able to escape and then sends her off with the Irish whip. Mimi drops down, leapfrogs back the other way, Goes behind. German suplex with a bridge. 1. Oh, only 1 as Pencil Pusher kicks out, but Mimi follows it up with a running axe handle. Trying to get some momentum rolling here. Mimi goes to the corner, around the ropes, and hits the drop kick. Mimi now grabs on. She's got the wrist trapped and just stomping away at the Pencil Pusher. Mimi now sends her off the ropes again. Oh, look at that. Back roundhouse kick finds the mark. Mimi now has her up in a fireman's carry position. And then drops her face first on the top turnbuckle. Grabs her by the ankles. Alley-oops her into a powerbomb. Both women now out to the floor. Mimi's fired up. Jumping sidekick connects. Now she's got that armbar and then slams the arm into the floor. Mimi now sends her back into the ring. Both women back inside. Mimi's going to go up to the top turnbuckle. Pencil Pusher getting to her feet. Missile drop kick by Mimi connects. She goes for the cover and she's got the leg hooked. 1, 2, but Pencil Pusher kicks out. Mimi now, what's she thinking here? Measuring her for something. Oh, ducked underneath, but the Pencil Pusher catches her with a clothesline. Pencil Pusher ducks the back elbow, but Mimi sends her off in the Irish whip. Oh, look at that. Lifts her up into a knee to the midsection, then a kick to the face, and she goes for the cover. 2, and Pencil Pusher kicks out. Mimi now's got that arm trapped. Oh, it's just stomping on the fingers. And now a stomp to the shoulder. Mimi now picks her back up. Goes off the ropes. Oh, Shining Wizard. Mimi sizing her up. Oh, looked like she might have been going for the vertebraker there. But Pencil Pusher countered. And Pencil Pusher now slams her back of the head first to the mat. Follows it up with a drop kick to the back. Off the ropes goes the Pencil Pusher. Jumping elbow, but Mimi moves out of the way. Mimi scales the corner again and connects with that drop kick one more time. Oh, Pencil Pusher, though, picks the leg, takes her down. Grabs her by the legs here. Oh, going for that stomp. Oh, with that heel right to the midsection. Mimi out to the floor. Pencil Pusher giving her some business, but Mimi gets back in. Gets caught by the Pencil Pusher, though. She's bringing her over towards the corner. Slams her head first into the top turnbuckle pad. Oh, but Mimi catches her with an elbow. Kick to the midsection. Hammer locks her. And then down into a power slam. Mimi now goes off the ropes again. Oh, she was going for a jumping neck snap, but Pencil Pusher moved. Single leg takedown and just raining right fist to the face. Mimi to the outside. Pencil Pusher going to the top turnbuckle. Mimi's now back in. Double axe handle connects. Could tell Mimi wasn't exactly quite sure where she was as Pencil Pusher goes for the cover, but Mimi kicks out at 1. Pencil Pusher picks her up. Big forearm. And down into the 401k. Pencil Pusher hooks the leg. 2. And Mimi kicks out. Pencil Pusher off the ropes. Diving elbow again. Nobody's home. Mimi back to her feet, sends her off on the Irish whip. Again, knee to the midsection, roundhouse to the back of the head. And wait, Meow is taking the top turnbuckle pad off. Oh, pencil pusher able to get out of the way. She might have spent too much time worrying about that turnbuckle pad. Pencil pusher now measuring her here. Sends her into the corner. Oh, and Mimi goes sternum first into that exposed turnbuckle. Pencil pusher slamming her head repeatedly into the canvas. Couple of stomps to the head. Pencil pusher now going all the way up to the high rent district. Diving crossbody finds the mark. Mimi crawling over towards that corner. She's got to be careful. That turnbuckle is still exposed there. Oh, she blocks her. Mimi goes underneath. She hooks her up. She's got her. Vertebreaker. Mimi now goes for the cover. She hooks the leg. 1, 2. She got her. Meow picks up the win. Wait, what's this? Wait, that's Katie Tatum from behind. She just took her down. What's Tatum doing out here? Here we go with our next match here on Monday Madness, and it is Vince Varick taking on Bulldog Bay. Both men tying things up here in the center of the ring. Bulldog using that power to back the 400-pounder up against the ropes. Referee looking for a break here. Oh, but Varick with a double thrust to the throat. We went for a bicycle kick. Bulldog avoided, but Varick catches him and drops him with a neck breaker. Varick now grabs him by the legs, hoists him up, and power bombs him into the center of the ring. Quick start here for Vince Varick. Bulldog trying to get back to his feet now. And now we've got both men locked up collar and elbow. And again, Bulldog using that power. Referee trying to get in there for the break one more time. And again, Varick with the cheap shot. Bulldog able to avoid contact there. Look out, he's got him. Oh, looking for a pile driver maybe, but Varick counters into a back body drop. Picks him up, Saito suplex. Bulldog getting back to his feet. And again, both men jockeying for position here out of this tie-up. And it's Varick who goes into the standing side headlock. Bulldog shoots him off the ropes. Drops down. Boot to the face by Bulldog Bay. But Varick quickly back up, rolls him up with a small package. 1. But Bulldog out at 1. And there, Varick hits the pump kick. Bulldog tried to kick him in the head. Varick to the top rope, moonsault body block. 400 plus pounds flying through the air. Bulldog rocks now as he's out on the apron. Oh, but Bulldog catches him and hits him with a big headbutt, and down goes Varick. Bulldog back into the ring and slamming him head first into the canvas. Dropping an elbow. Bulldog now trying to press his advantage, but Varick trips him down to the mat. Couple of punches by Varick, kick to the midsection, look out. Tiger Bomb, he's got the pin, 1. Oh, but Bulldog able to still kick out at 1. Varick now gonna go back up to the top turnbuckle. Diving splash connects, 400 pounds crashing down across Bulldog Bay. And a leaping clothesline and a kip up there by Varick. Amazing agility by this man. Oh, but Bulldog picks the leg and dragon screw leg whips him down. Varick now with an elbow to the midsection. Sends Bulldog off the ropes. Bulldog able to counter with a kick to the back of the knee. And another headbutt sends Varick down. Both men now go out to the floor. Varick caught him out there. Picks him up into a fireman's carry, but Bulldog slips out behind. Varick with a kick to the midsection, but Bulldog now with a few punches, a kick to the midsection, and a forearm to the back sends him down. Big right hand. German suplex by Bulldog. And then turns it into a ripcord lariat. Bulldog tosses him into the ring steps. And then follows it up with a senton splash. Bulldog dragging him back over towards the ring and sends him back in. Bulldog now going up to the top turnbuckle. Diving elbow to the back, and it finds the mark. Bulldog goes for the cover. He hooks the leg. 1, 2, and Varick kicks out at 2. Varick, though, catches him with that kick, and then another jumping clothesline. Shooting star press by Varick. Now second turnbuckle on the inside. Double axe handle to the chest. Setting him up. What's he looking for? Kick to the midsection. Double underhook brainbuster. Varick goes for the cover. 1, 2, and no! Bulldog Bay kicked out at 2. Varick is beside himself. Bulldog back to his feet. Alpine Avalanche out of nowhere. He hooks the leg. 2. Varick kicks out. You've got to be kidding me. Bulldog now going up to the top turnbuckle. Diving knee across the chest. Bulldog off the ropes. Oh, going for a neck breaker, but Varick moves out of the way. Backstabber by Varick. Bulldog pulling himself up into the corner. Varick charges in, hits the forearm. Bulldog now slumped down in the corner, and now it's Vince Varick. We saw Meow do this, and it backfired, but Varick has just removed that top turnbuckle pad. Referee immediately over to fix it. Varick with a kick to the midsection. Bulldog fighting back, though. He's got him by the throat. Oh, big punch to the midsection and doubles over Vince Varick. Bulldog's fired up, and down into the Alpine Avalanche one more time. He's got the leg hooked. 1, 2, and it's over. Let's go to the replay and check out what went down here. As Vince Varick, impressive early with that Saito suplex, and then watch him up to the top rope, 400 pounds, crashing down with that diving splash. But then on the outside, Bulldog, German suplex, would hold on to the grip and then twist him ripcord lariat, and down he goes. Bulldog showing that he does know how to fly too. Long way away with that elbow drop to the back. Bulldog would go for the cover, but Varick would kick out. And then Varick here, sizing him up, hooks him with that double underhook and down into the brainbuster. Varick thought he had the win here, but Bulldog was not to be denied. And then here Bulldog comes right back in, hoists him up down into the Alpine Avalanche. Hooks the leg, but Varick would not be denied at that point. Bulldog then off the top rope with that diving knee drop. Varick with the backstabber. But then Bulldog hoists him up again and down into the Alpine Avalanche. Hooks the leg, and this time the 3 count would be secured. Bulldog Bay showing his strength, his resiliency, and his will to win as he picks up the victory over Vince Varick. We've got tag team action up next here for you on Monday Madness, as it's the Donnybrook boys taking on the Timber Beasts. Thomas Lynch and Hubert Duloc starting things off, and Hubert air raid crash right off the opening bell. Taking down Lynch there, firing away with some lefts. And Hubert means business as he hits the Kamagoye and goes for the cover. One. Oh, but Lynch kicking out. Welcome to the match, Thomas Lynch. Hubert catches him with a back elbow. Has him up in the fireman's carry position. Drops him over the top rope. And Hubert makes the tag to brother Maurice. Maurice charges in, drops the elbow on the back, and then an acai moonsault. Maurice picks Lynch up, and I don't know if Lynch knows what hit him here today. Maurice makes the tag back into Hubert. They send Lynch into the corner. Here we go. Knee enziguri combo by the Timber Beasts. And a Northern Light suplex by Hubert. He's got the leg hooked. He's got the bridge, but only a 1 count as Lynch kicks out. Hubert sends him into the corner. Oh, but Lynch caught him with an elbow. Oh, but Maurice from the outside getting involved. But Lynch power slams Hubert in the center of the ring. And now Lynch hopefully can get something going here for his team as he sends Hubert into the corner, and the tag is made to Doyle McCrory. Double arm whip, punch to the midsection, dukes up and punches to the face. Oh, McCrory just stomping Hubert right across the head. Sends him into the Donnybrook corner one more time, but Hubert catches him with an elbow. But Doyle with some punches, double leg takedown. Where's McCrory going? It looks like he's going up to the top turnbuckle. Double axe handle connects on Hubert, and the tag is made to Lynch. But the tag also made across the other way to Maurice. But look at that, Lynch with the double sledge caught Maurice charging in. And now Lynch with an ankle lock applied. Maurice rolls through and sends Lynch over the top. Lynch catches him though, got him up in a fireman's carry, and an air raid crash by Lynch. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Lynch sends him into the turnbuckle. Tag made back into McCrory. Uh-oh, this is it. Hooking him up for the package pile driver. It's the last call by the Donnybrook boys. Down with the brainbuster. McCrory goes for the cover. But Hubert comes flying in to save his brother. Oh, Maurice catches him with a jawbreaker. But McCrory still able to fight off here. Sends him off on the Irish whip. He drops down. Leapfrogs back the other way. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Doyle McCrory. And the tag is made to Lynch, but the Timber Beasts make the tag too. Hubert comes in. Oh, but Lynch caught Hubert going for, it looked like a Hurricane Rana possibly. Donnybrook boys make the tag. Here we go again. To the midsection. Dukes up one more time. Stereo punches to the face. McCrory off the ropes. Forearm connects. Hubert charges in though with a big time clothesline. Stomping on the back. Oh, and just slamming him face first into the canvas. Hubert now sends him across into the corner. Tag made to Maurice. Hubert sends him off on the Irish whip. Drop toe hold. Maurice with the elbow to the back. Oh, but look at that. McCrory jumped right back to his feet. McCrory charges in. Doesn't connect. Maurice with those reverse knife edges grabs him by the head. Eye of the Hurricane. He goes for the cover. 1. Oh, McCrory out at 1. McCrory now has him in the corner. Scoops him up. Drops him with snake eyes. McCrory goes for the cover and Hubert in to break it up. Doyle now. Oh, his left fist right to the side of the head. And now McCrory going up to the top turnbuckle. Diving elbow, but Maurice moves out of the way. Sends him off with the Irish whip. Overhead belly-to-belly throw. Maurice gets to the corner, makes the tag to Hubert. Hubert now driving the knee into the small of the back of Doyle McCrory. Setting him up here. Basement dropkick, but McCrory moved out of the way. And then Doyle hits a dropkick of his own. Dropped hold attempt there, countered, and oh, McCrory slamming the knee into the mat. Hubert blocks the punch. Scoops him up onto the shoulder. Across the knee with a shoulder breaker. Tag made to Maurice. And Doyle gets to his corner. Lynch is now in. Drop kick to the knee by Maurice Dulac. Brings him over to the corner. Lynch with the elbow. Down into a spine buster. Lynch goes for the Irish whip. It's reversed by Maurice. He makes the tag to Hubert. Doyle could tag himself in. Chooses not to. Hubert catches a rabbit lariat. Lynch, though, able to get him into the corner. Tag made to McCrory. Lynch holding him open. Sends him into the fireman's carry takeover. McCrory now, into that cross arm breaker. Doesn't quite have the arm all the way extended, but still doing some damage. And Maurice coming in to break it up, but Hubert able to counter, and the Timber Beast just double teaming Doyle McCrory. Referee trying to get Maurice out of the ring. Oh, McCrory unceremoniously dumps Hubert after that back suplex toss. Oh, Doyle's feeling it now. Grabs him from behind. Oh, back suplex, but Hubert turned it into a Bulldog. He's going for the cover here. He's got the leg hooked. 2. And no, McCrory kicks out. Oh, Hubert feeling his oats now. Sends him off in the Irish whip. Leapfrogs over. Drops down. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Hubert picks him up. Sends him into the Timber Beast corner. Tag made to Maurice. Up onto the shoulders. Here we go. To the top rope. Timber drop by the Timber Beast. Maurice goes for the cover. He's got the leg hooked. But Lynch comes in to break up the pin. Oh, Doyle with that big left hand. Sends him over to his corner. Tag made to Thomas Lynch. Doyle with that judo throw. Oh, look at this. He's going to gut wrench suplex his own partner down on Maurice Dulac. Oh, he catches him with a kick. Did Maurice up to the top rope. Moonsault connects. Maurice grabbing him in that armbar. Twisting that arm around. Oh, and driving it down into the mat. Maurice picks him back up. Sends him into the turnbuckle. Scoops him up. Lynch goes able to slip out from behind. Sends him off the ropes. Shoulder tackle by Thomas Lynch. Rolls him over. He goes for the cover. He's got the leg hooked. 1, 2, and no. Maurice Dulac kicks out and Lynch can't believe it. Maurice blocks the punch, delivers one of his own. Sends him to the Timber Beast corner. He picks him up to the top turnbuckle. Oh, look out! He's got the arms hooked down into the iconoclasm. Maurice picks him back up to his feet, sends him to the corner. Tag made. Oh, here we go. The roles are reversed, but the result may be the same. It's the timber drop. Hubert goes for the cover. Doyle goes in, but Maurice grabs him. But Lynch kicked out. Oh, I thought that was over there. McCrory bypassed breaking up the pin, and it almost cost them. Lynch fighting his way out of the hold. Drop kick, but Hubert dodges. Double leg takedown. Lynch is at him. He's got the shoulders pinned. Oh, but Hubert kicks out. Elbow to the back, to the side of the face there. Hubert's got him in the corner. Oh, but Lynch catches him with an elbow. Some jaw jacking going on. Inverted Alabama slam by Lynch. He's got him in the camel clutch. And Maurice breaks up the submission. Lynch crawls to his corner and makes the tag to McCrory. Hubert, I think, sensed him coming somehow and rolled to the floor. Sends him into the corner. Tag made to Maurice. Back suplex by Hubert. Slingshot somersault senton by Maurice. Big right hand. Backstabber by Maurice. He goes for the cover. 1, 2, and no. Look at that. Doyle McCrory kicked out. Acai moonsault finds the mark. Maurice setting him up. Into the face breaker. Goes for the cover. He's got the leg hooked. 2. And McCrory kicks out again. Maurice, though, catches him with that running Hurricane Rana takeover. And now second turnbuckle on the inside. Double axe handle, but McCrory moves out of the way. Lynch still out on the outside. Maurice tags in brother Hubert. You can see Lynch trying to gather himself on the floor. Maurice sends him to the corner. Oh, Doyle catches him coming in. Full arm dragon twist into a hammerlock. Down into a back suplex right on the arm. McCrory goes for the cover. And Maurice breaks the pin. McCrory now hooks the arm down into that cross arm breaker. He's got it hooked in. And that's it. What a matchup here is. Let's go down to see what happened right from the opening bell. Hubert Dulac sends Thomas Lynch down with that air raid crash, then drops him over the top rope. Maurice hits that acai moonsault. And then here, some double teaming by the Timber Beasts. Stereo knee lift, Enziguri, and then Hubert. Northern Lights suplex. But the Donnybrook boys would show that they could also play the 2-on-1 game. Double punch to the midsection. Stereo punches to the side of the head. And then here, Lynch showing he could also do the air raid crash. Hubert would go for a cover here on McCrory, but he would kick out. And then here you would see this was the second time the Timber Beasts would go to their bread and butter, the timber drop. Hubert would go for the cover. McCrory there, you see, looked like he maybe went for the knee, but Lynch somehow able to kick out. Held him down here, but Hubert just able to get the kick out, and then McCrory would lock in the cross arm breaker. and secured the submission for the Donnybrook boys going to the pay window here on Monday Madness. We've got the EWA Interstate Champion Blade Bishop in non-title action up next here as he takes on arguably the hottest wrestler in the EWA at the moment, El Muerto. Both men locked up here as Muerto goes into that standing side headlock. Bishop picks him up and drops him down with a back suplex. Bishop with a couple of stomps here, driving the knees into the rib cage. And one more time for good measure. And now a kick to the back, and Bishop displaying some dominance early as he takes El Muerto down with a clothesline. Both men now locked up one more time, collar and elbow. Bishop backing El Muerto back up into the corner. Referee calling for the break. Oh, and Bishop with a sucker punch in the corner. Muerto, though, with a kick to the midsection, but Bishop catches the second one. Muerto, though, still trying to fight back, and now we got both men locked up one more time. Bishop turning it into that standing wrist lock. Full arm drag and twist. Keeping that wrist lock applied. Muerto trying to figure out a way out of this. And he reverses it into a standing top wrist lock. And now the champion needs to find an escape. Muerto trips him down to the canvas. Muerto drives the elbow into the sternum and then follows it up with a standing shooting star press. El Muerto now goes to the outside. And then back into the ring. Thought better of it as Bishop was getting to his feet. Irish whip into the buckle. Muerto giving him the business. Charges in with that kick. Trips the leg out. And then slingshots into that shotgun drop kick. And Muerto starting to feel it here. Sends him off on the Irish whip. He drops down. Leapfrogs back the other way. Goes behind. German suplex released. Oh, what is going on here? It's James Bishop of the King's Gambit. What's he doing out here? Muerto jawing with Bishop at ringside, and Blade Bishop now from behind rolls him up into a schoolboy. But Muerto kicks out. Bishop goes for the drop kick but misses. And Muerto with a forearm. Kick to the back by El Muerto. Blade Bishop now able to counter. Oh, went for that spinning wheel kick there. Oh, Bishop with an overhand chop. Muerto slaps him across the face. Bishop again, and both men exchanging blows here. Couple of reverse knife edges. Bishop fires back. Muerto with that chop. Who's going to get the better of this exchange? Normally, I would say you don't want to go into a striking battle with Blade Bishop, but Muerto with a big forearm there. And now both men, furious right hands. It's like a hockey fight. Do they even have hockey in Cuba? Kick to the midsection. Muerto up onto the shoulders. Oh, looked like his back gave out on him. But he grabs him in a full Nelson, switches to a waistlock, straight jacket German suplex. Up to the top turnbuckle. Cielo Alto! He kind of caught Bishop though. Bishop had got to his feet. It was a glancing blow on the way down. Was it enough? And no, Blade Bishop gets the left shoulder up. Muerto now goes into that armbar. And then violently twists the arm down to the mat. Muerto now setting him up for something here. Oh, Bishop caught that forearm. Sends him off. Oh, and up over the top rope and to the floor goes El Muerto. But he kips right back up to his feet. Couple of elbows to the midsection. Breaks free of the grip of the champion. Muerto now scoops him up onto the shoulders and into a Michinoku driver on the floor. El Muerto now up to the top turnbuckle. Diving double foot stomp to the floor. Muerto now trying to bring Bishop back towards the ring, but Bishop fighting out of it. Irish whip reversed by Muerto, and Bishop goes down over by those steel steps. Muerto's running super kick. Referee's count is up to 4. He's up to 5. Bishop starting to stir on the outside. Blade Bishop, that is. And he's back into the ring, but El Muerto meets him with a running clothesline. He goes for the cover, and he's got the leg hooked. 2. He got him. El Muerto. Early on here, let's take a look. Blade Bishop with that back suplex. And then Muerto trips him down. Charges in with that running knee and then into the shotgun dropkick off the slingshot. And then after the appearance of James Bishop, you see Muerto went for the Cielo Alto, kind of clipped him with the knee on the way down. But it wasn't enough to keep Blade Bishop down. And then out on the floor, down into the Michinoku driver. And then Muerto would ascend to the top turnbuckle and then down with the double foot stomp. And then Muerto would get him back into the ring. He'd go for the pin and he would get it. A pinfall victory over the Interstate champion for El Muerto, despite the attempt and distraction of James Bishop of the King's Gambit. But as you know, it didn't matter because El Muerto is in fuego. It's time for our main event here on Monday Madness, and we've got Pyro taking on JT Wolfe, and Pyro immediately hits that super kick. And now both men locked up here. Wolfe tosses Pyro back, but Pyro catches him and drops into that jawbreaker. Another collar and elbow lock up here. Wolfe backing Pyro up against the ropes. Referee trying to get in between these two behemoths. Not an enviable task for the official here, as Pyro now applies that wrist lock. Keep in mind, JT Wolfe still undefeated here in the EWA as he takes Pyro down. Kick to the midsection by Wolfe. Cinches him up into a powerbomb position. And drops him unceremoniously face first onto the top turnbuckle. And now Wolfe just choking him out in the corner. Wolfe now going for the cover. 1. Only a 1 count. Pyro now scoops him up. Puts him up on the shoulders and then drops him throat first over that top cable. Wolfe, though, kicks him off. Pyro's got the arm hooked and drives the knees right into the ribs. Oh, now he's got that arm trapped. Stomping at the hand of JT Wolfe. And now a stomp to the ankle. Pyro diving headbutt to the midsection. Follows it up with a kick to the back. Uh-oh, now it looks like Pyro's going to go to the top turnbuckle. Wolfe back to his feet, but Pyro catches him with an elbow into like almost a clothesline. And Wolfe kicks out. Pyro picks him up. Double axe handle right between the shoulder blades. And Pyro's fired up here. Reversal of the Irish whip though by Wolfe. Pyro goes up over the rope and out to the apron. Wolfe now hoists him up. Has him draped on the rope and then sledges him down. Big jumping knee drop to... Oh, look at this. Pyro rolls him up. But Wolfe kicks out. Pyro now picks him up into a fireman's carry. Down into the Samoan drop. But Wolfe right back to his feet. Hooks him into the Cobra clutch. He's got him down. Almost into a crossface. But Pyro fights his way out. Charges in with a clothesline. Wolfe avoids, but Wolfe gets a knee to the face for his troubles. And now Pyro applying that nerve hold. Picking Wolfe back up. Oh, there's the miss. The boot to the face. Pyro goes for the cover. He's got the leg hooked. 2. Wolfe kicked out. Oh, look out though. Pyro's setting him up. Grabs him by the throat. Oh, but Wolfe fighting out of it. He knew what was coming. Wolfe sends him off the ropes. He drops down. Drop toe hold. What's Wolfe thinking here? Double leg takedown. Here it is. Crosses the legs. It's the lone howl. But Pyro is too close to the ropes. Wolfe charges in with a clothesline. Ducks underneath the clothesline by Pyro. Back body drop. Sends him crashing to the canvas. Wolfe picks him up. Spine buster. Wolfe now goes for the cover. He hooks the leg. 2. And Pyro gets the right shoulder up just before the 3. And now look at this. Wolfe steps over the top rope. He's going to go up to the top turnbuckle. Diving knee, but Pyro moves out of the way. Pyro with a reverse knife edge. Wolfe catches him and hip tosses him over. Right hand ducks. Pyro delivers a right of his own. Wolfe dodges. Oh, it looked like he was going to take the leg out, but Pyro caught him. Sends him to the buckle. Charges in. Big time clothesline in the corner. Follows it up with a jumping leg drop. And now side Pyro going to that top turnbuckle pad. Not sure if the referee noticed what he just did. Pyro charges in, spinning wheel kick, but Wolfe avoids the contact. Grabs onto the leg. Putting that pressure on the knee, and now Wolfe is going to go for the pin. 2. The Pyro kicks out. Oh, Pyro avoids it. This time he hits the spin wheel kick. Goes for the cover, and he's got the leg hooked. 2. And Wolfe kicked out at 2. Kick there by Pyro. But Wolfe gets the upper hand, sends him into the corner, charges in, jumping knee lift. Bulldogs him out of the corner. Double leg takedown again. Could be looking for it one more time. Turns him over, the last howl. But again, Cy Pyro just too tall, and he's right there, unable to grab the ropes. Wolfe now, second turnbuckle on the inside. Double axe handle takes down Pyro. Wolfe now off the ropes. Jumping neck snap. Kick right to the center of the back. Wolfe goes for the cover. He's got the leg hook, but the referee is putting the turnbuckle pad back on in the corner. He had him down for at least a 6 count. Finally 2, and he got him. Let's go to the replay. As you see Wolfe just choking out his opponent here. But Pyro would drop him across that top rope and then go to the top turnbuckle. Comes flying off with that elbow, catches him, goes for the cover. But Wolfe able to get the left shoulder up, and then Pyro up into the fireman's carry and down into the Samoan drop. And then here, the mist. And then boot right to the side of the head. Goes for the cover. But Wolfe kicks out. And then Wolfe would get it rolling with a big clothesline. Ducks underneath one. Sends him up high with the back body drop. And then up and down into the spine buster. And then Wolfe would hook the leg. But Pyro would kick out. And then Wolfe going for another pin attempt here. And yet again, Pyro able to kick out. Pyro thought he had him here. But Wolfe able to power out. And here we see Wolfe with that jumping knee lift. And then bulldogs him out of the corner. And then here, finally, after putting that turnbuckle pad over, the referee gets into position and Wolfe had knocked outside Pyro. Another win. And the undefeated streak of JT Wolfe continues. But that's all the time we've got here on Monday Madness. We'll see you Thursday.